Hey YouTubers, today I'm going to show you a preview of Minecraft 1.4, also known as the Pretty Scary Update. I'm using Snapshot 12W40A, which is the latest, and I'm pretty sure will be the last one that they have made until they release Minecraft 1.4, probably on October 24, 2012. So I'll show you all the new things in Minecraft 1.4. You will be astounded. Tell your friends. Yep. Alright, so first I will show you with new creature, the Wither boss, and Wither skeletons. Alright, so in the Nether, if you use a skeleton spawn egg, there is a 4 in 5 chance of spawning a Wither skeleton, which looks just like that. When you kill them, there is a rare chance of them dropping a Wither skull, which is used in the making of the Wither, or the Wither boss. And there is a Nether fort right there, which is pretty cool. So, you need soul sand, and you make a T, like that. And you've got to make sure that the last block you place is a Wither skull, Wither skeleton skull. So 1, 2, and 3. That's a Wither. It starts on a quarter health and goes up until full health. It starts off blue and then starts fluctuating, and it explodes on full health, just like that. It shoots Wither skeleton skulls at you that explode on impact. Pretty deadly, yes. Next thing I will show you a very quick look at the command block, which lets you do multiplayer commands on your single player world, as you know that you can do LAN worlds. It's very hard to use, so I won't show you how to do it. I'm just going to say that it has to be powered by redstone for some really weird reason for your commands to work. So so the next thing is that entities can travel through portals, both nether portals and end portals. Entities are basically items that you spit out, and creatures like that. So I set up this little contraption which shows you. I will spawn chickens that followed the stream down into the portal, where they get teleported to the nether. A new thing is, as soon as you touch a nether portal, you get teleported straight to the nether. You don't have to stand in it in Minecraft 1.4. So, chickens have gone. If we come out, there are the chickens in the lag that you can see. Just wait for that to load. And here are the chickens that I sent in. I've also sent some in before, that's why there are heaps. But yep, as you can see, the chickens have successfully passed through. This does also mean that entities can travel back through the portal to the overworld. Yes, that does mean creatures that you find in Nether can come to the overworld, like blazes and ghasts. Next is the wooden button. Yes, they have now added a wooden button, which acts like a wooden pressure plate. If an arrow hits it, it activates. And buttons now last for a bit longer. So I set up this thing that shows you that when my arrow hits the button, that it will activate, and I will receive a diamond reward for shooting it with my bow and arrow. Sorry, wrong thing. I've shot it, and a diamond has been shot to me, cause the circuit has been activated by my arrow hitting the wooden button. Next is that left clicking on doors no longer affects them. So I have a door here. Usually when you mine a door, it fluctuates, it opens and closes. None of that anymore. As you can see, I'm successfully mining it, and it is not opening or closing. When I left click on a button, which is basically the mining button on a button, nothing happens. On a lever, nothing. On trapdoors, nothing. And trapdoors can now be placed on the upper half or lower half of a block, as you can see here. Next, we will have a look at the new potions that are available. There are two: the invisibility potion and the potion of night vision. Invisibility invisibility potion, of course, makes you invisible, and when on a multiplayer server, will hide your name tag. Right, and there are 4 different variants in the 2 potions that you can get. So you've got the 2 normal potions, one lasting 3 minutes, one lasting 8 minutes. The same with splash potion of invisibility, and with the splash potions, one lasting 2 minute 15 and one lasting 6 minute. Same with the invisibility and night vision. So if I go F5, you will see that I'm no longer invisible. So I'll just get a potion out. Sorry, of invisibility. And just do that. F5, I am now invisible, but you can still see what I am holding. They should add custom potions. I'm not sure how they work yet. But yeah, they should add those. With the potion of night vision, it basically, in nighttime, you can see things as if a sun was shining. So next, let's take a chicken breeding. Yes, chicken breeding. You no longer breed 2 chickens with wheat, but you do with seeds. So I'll spawn 2 chickens, grab my seeds, right click, love, and they will mate. Have a baby chicken. So seeds and not wheat. 2 things, zombies and skeletons can now wear armor and have weapons. Yes, so you can find a zombie with a full set of diamond armor and a diamond sword. Very dangerous. And villagers are more self-aware. Yes, I'm not sure how, but they just are. Next, beacons. Yes, beacons. So how you... Yes, pretty sight. So you pop a beacon on a pyramid in either one of these. So you can have a 3x3 platform, a 3x3 on top of a 4x4, 3x3 on top of a 4x4 on top of a 5x5. 3x3 on top of a 5x5, a 3x3 on top of a 5x5 on top of a 7x7, and a 3x3 on a 5x5 on a 7x7 on a 9x9. Those are the 4 different pyramids you can have, and they have to be made out of either iron, emerald, gold, or diamond. And then you pop the beacon on top like that, and they produce a glowing light that is shot up into the air. When you left click on a beacon, this pops up, primary power and secondary power. So you can select some powers. So you will start with regeneration, and you can add one of these: speed, haste, jump boost, resistance, or strength. I'll do jump boost. And if you have the most powerful pyramid here, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers plus the beacon, then the second thing that you choose is a level 2 jump boost 2. So I want to do that. I'm pretty sure that's it, and that's not working. I think you have to place either an emerald, diamond, gold, or iron bit into there. So I'll get a diamond, pop that there, choose my 2, yep, and click done. And to show you my jumping, I'm sprinting and jumping, and I'm jumping a bit higher, and you can see some squiggles around me. If I go E, I've jump boost. As long as I stay relatively close to the pyramid, the ability will keep refreshing. But if I travel far off, that should be enough. And check, it's gone. Alright, and I dropped that. To craft a beacon, you'll need a nether star, which is dropped by a wither boss, 3 obsidian and 5 glass. Place that in the middle, 3 obsidian on the bottom, and glass like that, and you get your beacon. Next, let's take a carrot on a stick, which is basically carrot on a fishing rod. So get a carrot. I'll show you later how to get carrots, and craft diagonally like this, fishing rod and carrot, and you get a carrot on a stick. This lets you control where a pig moves. So if we place a pig in here and hold this, it follows it. You'll eventually eat it. A good thing about this is you can saddle a pig now. Click on it and use this, hold it, and it'll follow where you're pointing. So now you can have basically like horse pig races. It's pretty cool. I should make a video on a horse pig race using Minecraft 1.4. And also, when you now kill a pig that has a saddle on it, you get the saddle back. Right. Next, let's take a look at, let's see, sheep spawn eggs. They can, when you now spawn sheep, you can get different colors. So as you can see in what I've spawned, you get the white, black, dark grey, and a lighter grey, an even lighter grey, and brown. You've got to keep clicking to get different colors. So white, 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 white. So it does take a while. There's a black, a lighter grey, another lighter grey, darker grey, brown, and a light grey. So there you have sheep spawn eggs. Next, witches. Yes, there are witches. They have similar features to villagers, but look like a witch and have a small pimple on their nose, just like a witch. They are very, very lethal. I don't suggest battling one unless you have full set of diamond armor. One of their splash potions of poison will bring you down to a half heart eventually, yes. So very dangerous. So make sure you bring a lot of mushroom stew if you do want to battle one. They spawn in swamp biomes, usually in a swamp hut. Yes, so there are new swamp huts where witches will spawn. Pardon me. So I will spawn a witch that looks just like that. So it's got like a villager's nose. You can see a pimple there. Witch's hat, which is clothing. I'm going to change my game mode. Game mode 0. And now it is starting to throw potions at me. I just let it throw one at me. If it... Oh, damn, I killed it. Spawn another one. And it is giving me a splash potion of harming, so... And my... Oh, no. My mushroom stew doesn't work, and as you see, I'm about to die. That is how freakish strong they are. I don't like you. Good, I killed. Dead at last. Alright, next let's take a look. Another new creature, bats. Yes, they have added bats. They are non-hostile. If you attack them, they won't attack you. They won't ever attack you. So I've made this little bat house where I keep my bats. So let's come in this double security house. And here they are. They have 6 hearts in total. One hit with a diamond sword will kill them. Like, show you. No, I don't want to destroy the house. There, and it falls down and dies. They usually spawn in ravines or caves for large enough space, but in a super flat world, they are known to spawn in a 1 block space, because there are no ravines or caves. Alright, let's take a look at another new thing called zombified villagers, or a villager zombie, or a zombie villager. Now, zombies will attack villagers, and there is a chance that they become a zombified villager, which looks just like that. It's got the same features as a villager, but now looks like a zombie, got the same zombie colors. There is a way to kill them. You need a splash potion of weakness and a golden apple. So if I throw... hang on. If I just look up weakness, I'll get the one that... okay, 3 minutes is the longest lasting one. If I throw the splash potion of weakness and then feed it a normal golden apple, which has the cyan writing, it starts shaking, very like vibrating, and you see red squiggles. In time, like maybe 5 minutes or 3 minutes, it will become a villager again. I won't show you that because that'll take too long. Let's move on to the next thing. Villagers can start to like you, but even worse, start to dislike you, in which case they may stop trading with you, which is a bad thing. But if they start liking you, I'm not sure how, they will start doing better trades with you. So now if I hit a villager, you'll see like this cloud things pop above its head, meaning it doesn't like me. Now if I do that, I broke up that socializing. Villagers may choose to not trade with you, which is weird because that one still wants to trade with me. Yeah, it's very hard to find a villager that won't trade with you. Alright, anyway, I won't go on with trying to find a villager that won't trade with me. I'll move on to the item frames. Are a new way that you can frame items. As you can see, I framed a compass showing which way is north, a clock that will actively show you the time, a map that shows you all topographical features. Because I'm on a super flat world, all you see is one plain green, but if you are on a normal biome, you'll see like hills and everything. You'll see boots. I've popped in golden boots, an emerald, a diamond, and an ender pearl. Show you how it's done. Place a frame, grab an item you want to pop in. I'll use this emerald, and right click on it, and the emerald pops in. And once you've popped it in, you can keep right clicking to rotate it. So now it's on its side, upside down, the other side, and up. If I place that frame there and just right click on it while I'm holding a frame, a picture of a frame will pop inside it, which is pretty funny. Yes, so you can frame a frame which looks like that. Again, you can rotate any of these. It's pretty cool. Upside down boots. Yep. Alright, next let's take a peek at flower pots. But before I continue, I'd just like to say there should be a Wither boss painting that shows you how to craft it. Don't rely on that, it doesn't look the greatest though. So, with flower pots you can pop in saplings, 4 different saplings, the 2 different mushrooms, the 2 different flowers, ferns, shrubs, and a cacti. They can, pots can only be placed on the ground, they are that small. So if we just compare the size of a sapling in the pot compared to outside, it is much smaller. Same with cacti. That is super small compared... I can't place it. Cacti here. Alright, anyway, yep. It's smaller compared to a 1x1 block of cacti. Alright, flowers I'm pretty sure remain the same size, and so do mushrooms. Alright, next I'll show you corner stairs. Basically, when you have stairs like that, and then you place one the opposite direction like that, just here though, it connects and creates a corner stair, just like that. So I've made this like that, just, you know, seats around this weird pool thingamabob. So yeah, you can do that. Boom, boom, boom. Zigzaggy formations you can make. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so just like that, making corners with stairs, either inside, like that, or outside corners like that. So which are done like that, or inside, which are done by that. Alright, next we'll take a look at cobblestone walls and mossy cobblestone walls. They act like fences, so you can't jump over them. So one on its own looks like that, and you've got the mossy version behind it. 2 looks like that. 3 looks like that. Notice, unlike fence, you don't have a single post like that in the middle where you've placed a fence. Sorry. The posts that you see are on the corners or the 2 edges of the fence that you make. So if I show you an example here, the posts that you see only pop up on the edges and corners, okay? Sorry. And a slime move, a bigger version and a bigger version, but if you place a post on top, you do get a post at the bottom. And like this, we've got 2 layers that form gaps there, and there. So yeah, if you do place a post on top of a fence, you get gaps and a post right through the block like that. Cobblestone walls and mossy cobblestone walls can be connected together like that. If I do that with a mossy cobblestone, so if I do it with mossy cobblestone, the middle is mossy cobblestone. If I do it with normal cobblestone, the middle is normal cobblestone. But normal cobblestone on that little segment that you can see there, but mossy cobblestone on that little segment you see there. And same with mossy cobblestone using to connect it. Alright, next we should take a look at colouring wolf collars. So if you find a wolf and you tame it with a bone like that, if I just right click so it can stand up, which it's not doing, bad dog. Anyway, you get a die and you right click on it, and as you can see, its color just changed from pink to green and to a blue, orange, lighter blue, purple, any dye you want. Next, let's take a peek at heads. You can get heads. I've showed you the wither skull head before. They are decorative blocks. You can place them on a block like that, on the floor like that. They can be placed on angles like signs, but the only one that you can get on survival is the wither skull head. Skeleton head, zombie head, human head, and creeper head can only be obtained through a creative inventory or hacking, and maybe even the /give command, okay? Let's take a look at. You can dye leather armor now with over 16,777,216 potential colors. You must be thinking, what? There aren't 16,777,216 dyes, but you can mix them with coloring armor. So I've already colored some armor as example, but I'll show you how it's done. Right click, place your armor in, and you can place a die in just like that. But you can place more than one die in, making the color of the piece of leather armor you pop in change. So if I pop all of these in, well, it's not changing that much now. If I change that, get rid of these, an orange helmet plus magenta, making it, a maroonish color with green, light blue, grey, and yep. So that's pretty cool. You can wash leather armor once it's been colored. So you get a cauldron with water in it, and you right click holding your clothing, and it returns back to a normal color. Make sure you have a refill so that you can do all your pieces of leather armor. Next, I'll show you the last thing that is new to Minecraft 1.4. Foods, all the new different foods that you can get. So pumpkin pie is crafted, so you'll need pumpkin, an egg. No, wait, I'll need that. I don't need. Oh, I'll get rid of the chest. And sugar. So to craft pumpkin pie, you get a pumpkin, sugar, and egg. Pop it like that, and you get pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie restores 4 hunger. Very good. Potato. So I will use a hoe, plant a potato, which you can originally get from villages. You might find potato crops there, in which case you harvest them and get potatoes and plant them. Or I'll use bone meal to speed up the process. That's what it looks like. We'll come back when the potatoes come. Then you use a potato. I've got 3 of them. If you bake a potato, if you bake a potato, you get baked potato. Whoa, that just spurted, and that got me 2 good new potatoes. And there's your baked potato, which restores 3 hunger. Poisonous potato can be obtained when you grow a normal potato. There is a chance that a poisonous potato will also pop out. 1 to 4 potatoes can be obtained when potato crop is finished. 1 to 4 potatoes will pop out. So poisonous potato will restores 1 hunger, but there is a chance, I'm pretty sure, of 4 seconds of poison. Next, a carrot. So again, go to villages to get these crops originally, and then you can plant them and get more. So I'll just get a carrot. Place that. Use a hoe. Place the carrot there. Speed up the process with bone meal. Looks like that. We'll let that pop in a second. I'm just going to restock on gold nuggets. So they will pop eventually. And carrots restore 2 hunger, but we can make golden carrots, which are used in the potion of night vision. We'll need 1 carrot for making a golden carrot, along with 8 golden nuggets. Yep, and that is used in the potion of night vision and restores 3 hunger, 1 more than a normal carrot. I'm not going to wait for that because I've already got a carrot, so if I put the carrot in the middle, get my golden nugget, pop them all around, there's your golden carrot. And carrots are used in, of course, I showed you before, carrot on a stick, or a fishing rod, which are used for directing pigs. What I didn't tell you is that the pig can eat the carrot, in which case you need another carrot to craft, or have a second carrot on a stick ready to use. And that's it. That is everything new to Minecraft 1.4. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell your friends about it, and subscribe, comment if you liked it. If I get a lot of subscriptions and comments on this video, I can give you the link to Minecraft Snapshot 12W40A, Minecraft 1.4, but make sure I get a lot of comments and subs and views before the 24th of October when it comes out. Thanks again for watching. Watch my other videos on a range of different topics. I have one on the easiest way in killing the Ender Dragon, other ones like using Minecraft Last Airbender plugin on your server, and on a range of different topics as well, like cheating, Titan Quest, Immortal Throne, and other things. Alright, so thanks for watching, subscribe, comment, yep, bye.